What is the best ability in Bladeball? Pull? Reaper? Raging? Deflect? Well, let's find out. For this video, I won't be including Infinity for obvious reasons. We will be deciding based off 3 factors: efficiency, cooldown, difficulty. There are countless abilities in this game, so let's narrow it down to just a few to determine which is best. We will be using Pull, Reaper, Rapture, and Thunderdash. We will be ranking each ability out of 5 for each category. Let's start with cooldowns. Keep in mind Reaper is a passive ability and has no cooldown. So Reaper gets a 5, Thunderdash gets a 5, Pull and Rapture both get 2 because they have the same cooldown. Now, before we move on to efficiency, please let me know in the comments for some video ideas and feedback. Subscribe! Pull is a very efficient ability because if it is executed properly, it can eliminate a player 99% of the time. As the ball approaches your opponent, you pull the ball back to yourself, making your opponent use their block, and then you hit it back, which will eliminate them almost all the time. Pull is a very aggressive ability, but can be countered by many abilities if your opponent has the reaction speed. Now moving on to Reaper. Reaper is an amazing ability due to the fact that just after a kill you increase speed and ball power. You can run around the map, facing any opponent in the matter of a second. Reaper is so good for putting pressure on others and really helping on clashes or long range. Reaper also is just so satisfying and fun to use. Reaper can also just confuse your opponents because you can run all around them and change the speed of the ball, which can really throw your opponents off. Time for Rapture. Rapture is an efficient ability because it will catch your opponents off guard and kill them most of the time. Rapture is best to use when the ball is going slow, then you can speed up the ball and eliminate your opponents. Be careful though, because Rapture can be countered. On to Thunderdash, which is a very simple yet amazing ability. It's so useful to use because you can flash up in your opponent's face and really confuse them. It can also be utilized to back away from fights you don't want to be in. Pull gets a 5 because it can eliminate a player basically all the time. Reaper gets a 4. Rapture also gets a 4, and Thunderdash gets a 3 because it doesn't eliminate the players all of the time. Total: Reaper 9, Thunderdash 8, Pull 7, Rapture 6. Now on to difficulty. This is how difficult it is to use the ability properly. 1 hardest, 5 easiest. Pull is a decently difficult skill because you need to have perfect timing. Like so, this will get a 3. Reaper is not that hard to use and is so fun to use, so this automatically gets a 5. Rapture is very easy and straightforward. It gets a 4 because it is very difficult to survive if it is countered. Thunderdash gets a 5. It's very easy to use and doesn't have any weaknesses. In total, Reaper got the most points. 14. It's easy to use, fun, and so good at confusing your opponents.